MCs, B-boys like me, street artists in magazines, DJs with babies, working hard, you never sleep, never get to spend that time at home, sitting that money but you never see them, always working, daddy's gone, to the bricklaying, dirt digging, burger flipping in the fucking kitchen.
Guys, what is up? Welcome to another episode of Maximilian Must Know. Today we're taking a look at one from the house of Lolita Lempicka. This is going to be a review of Masculin Parfum Intense. Now, this is my second review from this house. It's the third fragrance that I purchased. About 6 months back, I reviewed Masculin, which I really like, and I own this one as well. And I own Masculin Eau de Minuit. I have no plans to own anything else, as all their other fragrances, for men at least, are flankers of Masculin, and there are other couple of those flankers that just don't really interest me that much. I'd love to see them put out something new for men, as I think they've done a decent job with this lineup, which debuted back in 2000. If you're interested in some house backstory, please do check out the review that I did on Masculin. So this one came out in 2015. It was composed by the great, and I do mean great, and Nick Minardo, easily one of my favorite perfumers. She did the original one as well, and this is a 100 ml Eau de Parfum, my bottle. The notes on this are bergamot and star anise at the top, vetiver and oud in the middle, myrrh and iris in the base. So if you're like me, you saw those notes, you probably got pretty excited. I paid $35 for my 100 ml bottle from eBay, and if you're looking to grab this one now, you can find this between $25 and $35. I really recommend not overpaying for this one because the deals are out there on this one. As far as your presentation, really nice bottle. Strangely, it's really close looking to the Eau Minuit bottle. It says Masculin. It says Lolita Lempicka Masculin. The only way you'd know this is a Parfum Intense is by that sticker that says Eau de Parfum Intense. It looks like all the other Lolita Lempicka bottles. I think they're meant to resemble a tree trunk. Now, I do have to tell you that when I got my bottle, I opened it and I dropped it. And I don't know what happened, but something fucked the sprayer up, because you could see it. That is a very 70s man with a prostate problem trying to take a leak spray. I've tried to fix it and it just ain't happening, so I really do get a dribble. I have to spray it like 20-30 times. That's not the fault of the package, the manufacturer. Obviously, I dropped it, it's on me. And the box just looks like the other Lolita Lempicka boxes, very artfully done, but I don't know why they made this look very close to Eau Minuit. It is what it is. So, Eau de Parfum Intense, Masculin Parfum Intense. This is not. This is a slightly, and sometimes I think not even, slightly stronger version of the original with some darker notes. If you're expecting this raging licorice scent that's going to beast off your skin, you better look elsewhere, because this is not that. If you watch Lola Scents, whose channel I've talked about here, I sent her a couple of fragrances that I'm working on. One of them is called Candy Dandy, and the idea behind Candy Dandy was to blend a barbershop style fragrance with lavender and bergamot with a licorice fragrance, almost have a good and plenty vibe. And she did a video on that fragrance, and she really liked it. So I'm sort of trying to create the fragrance, I guess, that I want. But if you're looking for this beastly licorice fragrance here, guys, this is licorice with some resins, woods, and a little bit of iris. It's not as gourmand as the original, which does have a praline note, and it's really almost indistinguishable from Eau de Minuit. You do not need both. You don't need this and Eau de Minuit. And I really think if you just have Masculin, you're probably good. I don't even get a drop of oud in this fragrance. I get star anise, some sandalwood, possibly some gaiac wood, a nice dose of sweet myrrh, and a little bit of iris. There's also definitely some vetiver in there as well, which sort of gives this some green texture as it dries down on your skin. But dies down is probably a better way to say what happens to this one, guys. Performance here is dismal. This is 90-minute juice. It comes out, you know, you're gonna spray this on and think, oh, okay, I got a good star anise scent here, but then it just really just settles down too quickly. It becomes very watery green resinous scent with as I said, just that weak iris, that very watery iris. It projects badly. I think it projects worse than the original for sure, and it just is soft for the whole go. I suppose this could be unisex juice, but there are a bunch of other Lolita Lempicka options marketed for women, so I'm not sure why any woman would want to go with this one. Ideally, I think this is fine to wear to work in the spring or fall because of how soft it is. I don't think this will be off-putting to anyone. Looking for a licorice fragrance that works, yeah, take a look at the original. Take a look at Eau de Minuit. You know, that's comparable to this. I think it's stronger. Oud Gris by Montal is a good licorice fragrance. Oud Black Candy by Mancera, same boat. As I said, Candy Dandy, one I'm working on that I hope to make, you know, available hopefully next year. Kerosene has a fragrance called Black Vines, which really is smells like a black licorice whips. And it's hardcore. I think that's the most hardcore licorice fragrance that I've smelled. If someone were trying to talk you into purchasing this, I think they would tell you that it's very affordable. It's a Nick Minardo did this. She's a great perfumer, so if you're a collector, that could be nice. And it is a licorice scent. I think if someone were trying to talk you out of this, they would tell you that it doesn't perform well. It is redundant. It is a redundant fragrance in the collection, you know, Masculin collection, and the bottle and marketing of this makes no sense to me whatsoever. I'm going to go 4 to 10 on this one. I just don't get this. I think there was an opportunity to blast this out of the water, take a popular fragrance, you know, with a cult following in Fragcom au Masculin, and go parfum intense. Go hardcore with licorice and oud and iris, and they just whiffed. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't perform well. The branding is fucking stupid. Nick Minardo is a brilliant perfumer. I highly doubt she was really behind this one. I'm sure that, you know, other junior perfumers at her firm put this one together, and she probably signed off on it for it to gain traction. But she's such a talented perfumer, and this seems so beneath her. So 4 to 10 for me. I don't recommend this one. You know, give it a try if you want. You know, try this, try Eau de Minuit, try Au Mas, the original, and just pick which one you like best. I think Au Masculin is the best bet personally. So that's it, guys. Sorry we have such a shitty review this week. We'll be back next week with something better and a good video. Another good video during the week, I promise you guys. And that's it. Guys, I want to thank you all so much for watching. Obviously, my name is
End of the month is red day, and if you don't get back to work on time, they tax you for that month's break. For the D-boys holding weight, and for the daddies who are locked away, doing time because you was doing crime, but you was only trying to put down